got some helping by pounding down nails. The kids are helping out. Jack, be careful. Okay, you're by your brother. The kids are going ahead and pounding down all the sticking out little staples that are in these. This was the bed frame, right? We're removing the bed frame because, as I mentioned before, the overall design makes this bedroom into a little shop. Hopefully one day there'll be like a fold-up bed for Nicole and I, but the priority is turning into a shop. So we've got the bed here removed. That was interesting. I haven't really done much up here yet today. It's kind of where you saw it last in the little quick update. I'm going to go ahead and step on top of the truck to show you, and if you're watching this and you're a camper expert, you can go ahead and criticize me, but I did my best. Just quick, you can kind of see I've got all the sealing done on the top of the camper. Just need to replace the vent hoods, figure out what's going on with the AC unit, but everything up there is completely resealed all the way along the edges, along every single screw, everything like that.
I'm weak.
Cole's gonna need my help. Ooh, see?
That's bad.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. So we got a little bit of rot on the floor in the back here that we're concerned about.
It's like this hole.
Yeah. This area was definitely the most water damaged overall. That was that back corner, if you remember from the first video. So we're kind of dealing with the repercussions of that. So we're going to go ahead and remove this carpet and we'll be back with you. Okay, so we got more done than I was thinking we would get done today. We had ourselves a nice little fire, which is nice. We're getting ready to put it out because we got to go. The sun's going down. But here's what we got done inside the camper. It's a mess now. It feels stressful every time we do something because it gets messier. We got to get the shop back in here, but you'll remember we're in the front. This is where the couch that's sitting right there was. So we got the frame for that couch out. There was a lot more water damage behind it than we knew about, so you can see even down that support board of the stud here and here are pretty rotted out, as well as that one there, and another one on the other side over here is okay, but a little bit of rot. And then that's the wheel well. We'll have to recover the top of it at least somehow, but not horrible, but we're gonna have to do a little bit of work there. I was hoping not to do any floor work besides actual flooring, and then you'll see we got the whole carpet out of here and the bed cleaned up in order to cover that cavity where you access your under the bed typically, but from the outside so you can store stuff. We're gonna build a workbench right here. Nothing too complicated, but so that I can work on stuff in here. There was rot here at the base of this door. So there's supposed to be a stud right here that rotted out. Right here along the base you can see where I showed you, I think briefly earlier, where you see insulation there, that's a hole. And then here, insulation, there's a hole there that goes all the way outside. Woohoo! We gotta finish ripping that down. But then we're just gonna redo all this. But before I do any of that, woohoo, mirror. Before I do any of that, what I want to do is get all this outside sealed up. So I got the roof sealed up today. I think I'm done with everything up there, but as I mentioned, except for the vent covers that need replaced. But now I need to do all the window seals. Pretty much every window has at least some minor water damage, but I want to use brown caulk to do that because I want to match the window frame. I want to try and be professional and not lazy. Sorry, my brain got lost. Oh, another thing we did, there's a vent pipe above the bathroom. If you know anything about plumbing, thank God for those. But it caused some water damage to the ceiling above the bathroom here, so we tore this out a little bit, as well as this had the cover broken. Ironically, it's the only one with a not broken cover right now because the cover got replaced, but it did some water damage, so we're going to put an extra stud right there and patch this. And we need to patch this up. And it goes all the way into the bathroom. Oh, I gotta push the button. It's kind of dark, I know, but it goes all the way into there. We gotta get that all patched up. Once we get the windows all sealed up, we will start working on the lighting. If you couldn't hear me very well, I'm sorry. I apparently was swinging the mic around, but you probably should be able to hear me well. But we will start working on the electrical. I'll get the trailer lights all settled We'll get the battery up front replaced, which is something we're going to do probably with my next paycheck here, because we can get a decent battery for about $50 from like Rural King. And then we'll know, we'll plug it in, we'll be able to know what lights actually work and don't. I did not know those run off the battery, so a little bit of a humble pie moment for me. My dad had to tell me that, and I was like, no, the lights work. And he's like, well, you got to have a battery, and then your power inverter has to work. So now I know what the power inverter is, and I know that I need a battery. So we'll get that done, and as soon as that's done, then it's time to start doing the walls, and when the walls are done, it's time to start doing the floors, and next thing you know it, we'll be sleeping on this bad boy on cots at least. And then over time we'll get the plumbing sorted out, because I really don't know where all it's leaking, and I've been told that it doesn't work. The heater over there, the people who had it before us, I don't know if you saw that right over there, they didn't know that you had to plug that in the winter, so when they were living in it, actually, they broke the pipes. They froze the pipes up, but that's okay. That kind of stuff happens, so we'll get that sorted out, get that looked at, and the air conditioner also, it's all super dusty, so I'm going to clean it out. I don't know how these little electric air conditioners work, but I have a buddy who knows how to work on AC units, so I'm going to have him take a look at it, see if there's anything you can do. Otherwise, we're going to have to either get like floor units that we can just strap to the wall, so you don't, because if they tip over, you actually have to wait 24 hours. I don't know if you know that or not, but to be able to use those again. But then we'll just do that if we have to, because they're a little cheaper than replacing that ceiling unit. But if it's fixable, more power to it. That's all for now. Have a blessed week.